After receiving a moment to rest and recharge, Goku and Vegeta have gone back into battle against Gas, this time actually tag teaming him, and while Gas still seems to be fairly powerful, Vegeta's Ultra Ego just might give him the upper hand. But will it be enough? Join me as I find out, won't you? Dragon Ball Super, To Each His Own Answer, Chapter 85. I mean, that's as good of a title as I've ever heard one. Alright, you have Vegeta standing off against Gas, as Goku watches on. Vegeta says, "Damage is nothing but fuel to keep me engaged in this battle, which, for you, presents quite the dilemma. What now? Would you like to make me even stronger?" Gas takes that bat and goes rushing forward, slamming his fist into Vegeta's midsection. Ooh! He then kicks Vegeta in the air and goes rocketing behind him. It's a friggin' combo attack. Gas rockets behind Vegeta, who's in midair, and then kicks him to the ground. And as Vegeta strikes the ground, Gas goes in with a flying knee to Vegeta's midsection, sandwiching him right into the ground. It's a brutal onslaught. And then Gas gingerly gets up and holds out his hand and says, "The answer is simple. I kill you in one blow and be done with it." Goku readies himself to go in and help out Vegeta. Ooh! But then suddenly Gas is struck right in the stomach, knocking the wind out of him, much to Goku's surprise. It's Vegeta, up and starting to burst with energy. And with a wicked grin, Vegeta says, "Thank you for the prime fuel." Gas's rage builds as he spits. You vermin!" He hits Vegeta with a punch, then another, and then a kick. But Vegeta stands his ground each time. Gas then holds out his hands, and then Vegeta vanishes? Oh, it's telekinesis. Gas uses his ability to levitate Vegeta into the air above him. Oh no, it's not telekinesis. It's an alternate form of instant transmission. Gas teleports Vegeta above him, and then he kicks Vegeta while Vegeta's in mid-air. And as Vegeta goes rocketing towards a cliffside, Gas once again teleports Vegeta behind him so that Gas can kick him again. Vegeta is sent rocketing into the air, but then Gas once again teleports Vegeta right in front of him so that he can use the momentum of the flying Vegeta to nail Vegeta right into the stomach. Goku is taken off guard by this, and he says he can use instant teleportation on others? I think what Goku means is like remotely. Like, that is actually badass. Gas then just starts laying into Vegeta with multiple punches. Ooh, Goku's ready to go in, screaming, "Enough!" But despite the, just absolutely god-awful look and state of Vegeta, Vegeta shouts, "Stay back, Kakarot!" Much to Goku's shock. And while Gas delivers a kick, Vegeta continues to stand his ground. Vegeta is shaky, he's breathing heavily, but with a manic look in his eyes, he says, "Gah, yes, with this ideal stimulant, my ultra ego continues to evolve." It's kind of wild. There's this madness to the way Vegeta looks now. I mean, yeah, there's something sadistic about the nature of this ability, where he just lets himself get laid into because it fuels his ability, but it's kind of uncomfortable. But Vegeta looks smugly back at Goku and says, "But what of your Ultra Instinct? It seems no different than before." And Goku is shocked, and Vegeta continues, "Figure it out fast. Until then, he's mine." And Vegeta goes racing towards Gas, much to Gas's surprise. And ooh, Vegeta delivers a massive headbutt to Gas. Gas stumbles backward a little bit as Vegeta continues his onslaught, delivering multiple punches towards Gas. Goku, he goes from shock to a little bit serious, and then he flies off a little bit, leaving Vegeta to it. Goku lands on a nearby plateau and thinks to himself, he says to himself, "My own Ultra Instinct. He powers out of Ultra Instinct, and then he slowly brings his hands together as if to meditate, to power himself up, I guess to find his own answer. Meanwhile, as Vegeta continues to try to strike against Gas, Gas slowly blocks more and more of the attacks before pushing Vegeta away, shouting, "Cease this pointless struggle!" Vegeta is flung to the ground, and Gas, obviously annoyed, shouts, "Ugh! Ugh! Enough of your deranged technique!" But Vegeta, he slowly gets up, beaten and haggard, yet he still says, "Enough? No, not yet." Meanwhile, with the rest of the heaters, Maki and Oil are obviously taken off guard by this display as Maki says, "Yeesh," like some sort of zombie. Oil shouts, "Take him down quick, Gas!" Gas delivers a punch to Vegeta's midsection, and then another. Gas shouts in rage as he uppercuts Vegeta, who lands right on his back and just rolls over onto his front. It's a very sorry looking state. And Gas, he's breathing heavily, and he says, You won't be standing up again." But Vegeta, he opens his eyes, utterly shocking Gas at the vicious display before him. And as Vegeta slowly gets up once again, he says, "As I said, I am no longer bound by limits." And Vegeta goes racing towards Gas, taking Gas, Maki, Oil all off guard. Gas blocks himself, readying for the impact, but the impact doesn't come. Vegeta has passed out, and Vegeta falls to the ground, unconscious. Gas, finally relaxing, just laughs. I guess he burnt himself out. A technique that damages the user. How stupid. Meanwhile, Oil lets out a sigh of relief, wiping the sweat from his brow. Maki relates to Oil's situation, saying, "I was freaking out there for a second." Gas then materializes a sword in his hand, dangling it above Vegeta, as he says, "A stupid end befitting a saint." And as he goes for the killing blow, suddenly a shield appears around Vegeta, cracking the tip of Gas's sword. Much to Gas's surprise and shock, the entire shield envelops Vegeta. Gas then turns his attention to Goku. That's so cool. Goku has a similar shield around him, and you can see that Goku is pointing towards Vegeta, having materialized the shield around him. Gas asks, "Is this your doing?" But Goku does not respond. He simply levitates Vegeta in the bubble towards him, bringing Vegeta near him and then right by him, gently placing him on the ground. Within their now shared bubble, Gas questions Goku, "What are you up to?" Gas then fires several ki blasts at Goku. They all hit the shield, but do nothing. Gas questions Goku again. "Do you plan to hide behind the shield forever? Emerge now, so I may kill you." And the barrier disappears. Goku lets out a sigh and says, "Okay," with a joyous look on his face. Gas is shocked by this look to Goku, as Goku slowly stretches a little bit, and he says, "Yep, this was my only option, so I might as well try it out." Gas is perplexed by this statement, and he says, "Despite your impending death, you remain carefree." And Goku just gives that classic smile and says, "I guess so. That's just how I am." And he jumps down from the plateau towards Gas, gets into a battle stance, clenches his fists, and he powers himself up. And as Goku's power continues to increase, Gas questions, "Another form? Silver hair this time, or blue?" Goku responds, "Neither. See, I figured out the best transformation to make use of my power." And he powers up into Ultra Instinct Sign? It kind of looks like he's in Ultra Instinct Sign. You can see that his eyes have changed, but his hair's still black, but it has that kind of light to it. Yeah, I think this is Ultra Instinct Sign. Yeah, Goku powers up, and the heaters look on. Maki says, "Huh? He transformed again? What color is his dumb hair now?" And as they look down at Goku, Oil says, "Still black." Why? Gas also questions this, saying, I thought Silverhair indicated maximum strength. Why not use that? And Goku responds with a smile, For that Ultra Instinct to work, I need my heart to be calm and tranquil. But in this form, I can put my emotions to work for me. I kind of like that. Like, Goku's actively figuring out how to use his abilities. And he's just like, yeah, Ultra Instinct, Autonomous Ultra Instinct, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, it's good. But I need to be, like, in the right state of mind for it. But with Ultra Instinct Sign, it's just like, I gotta do whatever I want, however I want. There's less of a drawback in this form, which I kinda like that. Like, yeah, dude, yeah, hell yeah. I like a form with a bit of a drawback to it. Yeah, for that Ultra Instinct to work, I need my heart to be calm and tranquil. But in this form, I can put my emotions to work for me. And believe me, my heart's not calm now. And Goku gives Gas a smile that immediately triggers Gas, and he thinks back to Bardock. Ooh, and Gas is pissed. He says, Stop that look. No, don't look at me like that. Yeah, don't look at me like that. And he goes charging at Goku. And Goku, he readies his own attack. And BAM! Cross counter! Oh shit! So Goku got hit, but he hits Gas even harder. So hard that the tusk on the side of Gas's face just snaps right off. Damn. The hit is so hard. The area around Goku and Gas just caves in. Damn, that was a hell of a hit. Like, Jesus. Like, it's like Goku got like a buff to his attack because he parried him, the onslaught. It's just like, you hit him at the moment of attack, and you can do double the damage. And then just BAM! There's a massive eruption of energy from the strike. It knocks the Heater's craft completely off course. They jump out as Maki says, Yikes! Better fly! And the Heater's craft just slams into the ground, much to the shock of Maki and Oil. As Elect looks on to what's happening, obviously not pleased. Gas hits the ground hard, skipping across it, while Goku was also flung back, but he manages to instantly recover, regain his footing, and then goes flying in, as Gas has only just now slid across the ground to a stop, and he just holds his cheek like, oh god! But then he notices Goku rocketing towards him, and Gas just like, shit! And he quickly dodges out of the way as Goku misses the attack, and he just repeats. Goku goes for the strike, Gas dodges, but it's like a very frantic dodge. Like, it's just like, shit! Like, Gas is just desperately trying to get out of the way of each attack. And Goku's just like, screw this! Instant transmission appears behind Gas, and then BAM! Nice little kick sends Gas flying, and we get the classic Kamehameha from Goku. And then Gas is hit by the blast as the Heaters look on in shock as, yeah, Gas is finally really getting some damage. And Gas is like, how? How is this happening? And Goku says, seems like I'm just barely stronger than you now, but I don't have long. So let's get this done. So, I don't really understand how Goku is now stronger than Gas. I mean, it can't be a Zenkai boost. I thought they said they couldn't get that anymore. I mean, is it simply that Goku is channeling his power in a better manner? Really hard to say. But Goku goes in on Gas, and all Gas can do is defend before Goku delivers another kick towards Gas, sending him rocketing towards the ground in a massive puff of clouds. And Vegeta wakes up and sees what's going on. Goku is just unleashing the onslaught on Gas, hits him on the other cheek, breaking the other tusk. Like, Goku is just like, I liked you better without the tusks. Whoa, what? That's kind of wild. I've never seen that before. Okay, so Gas kicks Goku in the chin. Goku is taken off guard. Obviously, he's in a lot of pain. But Goku just sucks it a little bit, and then just mouth laser blast. Man, we never see Goku do that. Oh, that was pretty cool. Just and Gas is just singed. They're smoking, saying, "Curse you!" And Vegeta just laughs. This fighting style is meant to be Ultra Instinct. Absurd. Gas then shouts, "I sacrifice my pride to become the strongest warrior in the universe. Behold!" As he summons a myriad of different energy weapons that he just sends flying at Goku. And he shouts, "A cretin like you could never hope to surpass me." But Goku does not falter at the oncoming weapons. No, he races towards them, dodging all of them with ease. And then Gas shoots out a massive ball towards Goku that Goku just easily dodges. But there's a chain attached to the ball that Goku just grabs, and he just flings right back at Gas, which Gas manages to catch, but not without like a good amount of strain. As Gas says, "A weapon of my own creation could never bring me down." It's just like, dude, just make it disappear. Ooh, oh shit. It wasn't meant to take you down, dude. It was a distraction as Goku delivers a dynamic entry kick right to Gas's chest that sends him rocketing off to the distance as Maki and Oil are utterly shocked by what they're seeing. Maki's freaking out, saying, "Crap, he might actually lose," while Oil looks over and says, "Where'd Elect go?" And Maki just also realizes now, wait, where is he? Oh, you see Gas on the ground, and Elect shows up before him and says, "Hey Gas, what do you think you're doing? Just chilling out, laying there like a louse." Gas can barely say, "Elect?" Elect says, "Why did I make you into the strongest warrior? Answer me." As Goku arrives on the scene, and it's just like, "Oh?" And Gas says weakly as Elect holds him up by the throat, "To elevate the heaters to the universe's greatest organization." Elect responds, "Correct. And that is needed. And what is needed to achieve that?" Gas responds, "Must kill the Saiyans." Elect responds, "Wrong! You have to kill Frieza. Stamping out the Saiyans was only a stepping stone along the way." Gas is shocked as both Maki and Oil arrive on the scene, utterly flabbergasted by what they're seeing. Elect then takes Gas by the head and says, "So find the resolve to die in battle if you have to. The power I gave you has to be worth more than this pathetic showing." Maki and Oil are completely taken off guard by this. Maki says, "Elect, come on. That's a little too harsh." Oil chimes in too. "You don't gotta push him so hard." Goku then addresses Elect and says, "Hey you with the face! Don't force the guy like that. If he wants to fight us again, we're up for it whenever." And Elect just says, "Shut up, Saiyan. There won't be a next time for Gas." Okay, so how much? See, that was the question. How much of Gas's life was exchanged for the power he unlocked? Goku's taken off guard by Elect's statement and questions Elect, "What's that mean?" But then a massive eruption of power is let off right behind Elect. It's Gas, who seems to just be shriveled up, like he's injected all of his life force into his power. Maki and Oil are completely taken off guard. Goku is utterly bewildered by this sight, saying, "What's up with your face?" And Elect responds, "I think you see what I mean." So, yeah. Does Gas know that Elect has essentially sacrificed his life for this power? And is Gas okay with that? I feel like Gas would be okay with that. A few people have said that, once Maki and Oil and Gas find out that Elect sacrificed their brother for this power, it's just like they'll kind of disown him or turn against him or something like that. But at least for Gas seems fully willing to lay down his life for his brother and his family. I can see Maki and Oil being a bit apprehensive about the situation, though. Yeah, I'm still... See, there's a lot of questions here. First off, is Gas just okay with just giving up his life like this? Because that's obvious what's happening here. God, his face looks so gaunt now. Like the sunken in cheeks and everything. I mean, he's definitely gonna die at this rate, but hey, is Elect okay with that? At this point, if Gas ends up dying before you even get to Frieza, what was the point if that's your objective? And how are Maki and Oil gonna respond to that? I mean, Gas is your enforcer, Elect. Like, unless Elect is like hiding some power we don't know about. Some bullshit like the wish was, I wish Gas was just a little bit stronger than me. It's just like, well, shit. The second question I have is, why did using Ultra Instinct Omen or Ultra Instinct Sign make Goku stronger? Like, that's weird to me. Like, it would be one thing if it just made it so that Goku could just utilize both his agility and his attack power better, because there wasn't the limitation of autonomous Ultra Instinct, which needed you to be in a completely calm state of mind. I feel like that's a good limitation for something so powerful. But, I mean, Goku being stronger all of a sudden, I don't know, that feels weird to me. And with Vegeta, it makes me wonder, is there a Omen or Sign version of Ultra Ego? Because it's just like, yeah, Vegeta gains power from getting the absolute shit kicked out of him, but if you end up, being beaten so badly that you lose consciousness, you're kinda missing the point. Like, the body can only take so many hits before you're gonna pass out, so it's just like, dude. Alright, predictions for the next chapter. I mean, I really want this to be a double team effort, or even a triple team effort. Vegeta, Goku, and Granola, since it feels like we forgot all about Granola at this point. I would love them to be like a triple team to take Gas down. But that doesn't feel like the direction we're going in. Honestly, it feels like Goku's gonna be the one to deal with this, which is kind of unfortunate. I would have liked it to be Granola. I would have liked it to be Vegeta. This would have been cool to be the one time Goku doesn't get the final shot in on the main villain. Gas definitely dies at some point. My ultimate question is, what happens to the heaters after that? I mean, I don't know. It feels like a waste of characters for them all to just up and die, or even be imprisoned. Like, they're such a fascinating addition to things, but I feel like the death of Gas would just rock them too much, But I do want to think that this will be capped off by Goku and Vegeta hopefully working together to take down Gas. That's my ideal situation if push comes to shove. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on any of my theories? And hey, how about subscribing? That way you don't miss out on the next chapter reaction. Or don't. I ain't your daddy, but I still love you like one. Until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.